Hi everyone, so today is day 21 of September Lead Coding Challenge, and we need to solve this problem max consecutive ones on this day. So in this problem we have been given a binary array nums and we need to return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. So we can see that in the example one we have been given an array in which there are two series of ones. So one series contain two consecutive ones and one series contain three consecutive ones. So since 3 is greater than 2, the output is 3. And similarly in this like example, the maximum number of consecutive ones occurring in the array is 2. So we can take a look to the constraints now. So we can see that the maximum number of elements present in the nums can be at most 10 to the power 5. So by seeing the constraints, we can predict that obviously an order n or order n log n solution will be required to solve this problem. So let us see how we'll be implementing it. So actually for implementing it, I will be using a variable current. So basically this will tell us the number of consecutive ones present in the present chain of ones. So whenever we'll encounter a 1, so I will iterate over the nums array, and whenever I will encounter 1, I will increase its value, and whenever I will encounter 0, I will reset its value to 0. And we will also need a variable called max ones. So this, it will contain the maximum number of ones, maximum number of consecutive ones encountered so far. So we can like update the max ones after whenever we are resetting the chain. So whenever we will be encountering 0, we will first update the max ones with the value of the current at that instant, and then reset the current to 0. And we also need to reset like update the max ones after the end of this whole iteration, because the chain also gets broken after the end of the nums. So this is what we will be doing. So we can now start the implementation. So first of all, like we will be storing the size of the nums. So the size of the nums will be stored in n, and then we'll need a variable current, and then we'll also need a variable called max ones. So it will contain the maximum consecutive number of ones, and we need to iterate over the nums array. So if like nums of I is 1, then we need to do current plus plus, else we need to do max ones equals to max of max ones comma current, and we need to reset the current, and we need to also update the max ones after the end of this iteration. So we are doing this here, and in the end we can return the value of max ones. So the time complexity of this whole thing is order n. Space complexity is order 1 because we are not using any space complexity, we are just using variables. So we can try to run it on the sample test cases. So we can see it is working. We can submit it. So we can see it got accepted. So thank you guys. See you on day 22 of the September Lead Coding Challenge.